All right, everybody, back for another movie watch along. Today we're going to watch The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, starring John Travolta. Yep, one of my favorite actors, by the way, of course. It's right here. There we go. Boy in the Plastic Bubble from 1969. Plastic Bubble. Not 1969, 1976, by the way. Okay. So let's get started and see how this movie is. I haven't seen this one for, I think last year I seen it, so let's see it again. I turned on the DVD menu, and guess what? It started the movie right away. That's pretty cool. They start the movie before you press the button. So there you go. Here we go. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. How long is it? Only an hour and 34 minutes. Not too bad. Hey, isn't that the guy who played Mr. Brady on a Brady Bunch? Yeah, that's definitely him. What's weird, I found an interesting fact that John Travolta actually dated the mother who played his mother in this movie. Isn't that kind of weird? Well, it's okay, I guess. No, what's the way it is. She unfortunately died from cancer like years and years ago, unfortunately. But those two were dating each other, so that's interesting for this movie. That she played his mom, his mom, and then they started dating after that. Huh, must have been true love. Yep, it's a rainy day out here, so the weather is kind of goofy again. So it might be a little dark, so try to get as much light as I can. Yeah, it's definitely a real old movie, so probably a lot of people never seen this movie. 8 miles today, that's good. I haven't done any walking today because it's rainy. We can use the rain anyways because it's going to melt all the snow and it'll be back to normal here. This might be a little loud. Yeah, I don't want to get told for copyright, so better put it down. Yeah, it's just like a shower right now. It's not really like coming down big right now. Just enough to wet the highway a little bit, but it's nice though. You can use it. Anyways, this is an interesting movie of John Travolta because he's in a big plastic bubble throughout the whole movie. So that's interesting. Because he has like some sort of sickness, I think it was called. I can't remember what it was, but it's based on a true story. Unfortunately, the guy who had it for real passed away, unfortunately. That's a shame. Anyway, it's just a good movie. It's John Travolta. I think he should have won some awards for this. I don't know if he did or not. But I really like it, though, The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. It's a really good movie. Really good acting, too. It's just weird seeing John Travolta in the bubble all for the whole movie. But he did good, though. I will admit that. No, unfortunately, didn't win a bingo. I came close, though, but one of the spaces away I didn't win. But I did. We did win the puzzle contest on Monday. It was a second place. Well, at least we won. So there you go. My team did. Yep, did good. Won a free drink. That's all we won, but that's okay. Better than nothing. Would like to win at bingo though. I think this might have been the last bingo of the season. I don't think they do bingo in the summertime where I go. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe be another one in May. We'll have to see. If so, I would like to win that, but you can't win bingo all the time, I guess. If I would have got that one, I would have got $180 before Easter. That would have been nice. Unfortunately, I lost though, but it's okay. Let's have fun, right? That must be stuck being trapped in the bubble like that all day. Anyways, the baby is born now. This is going to be John Travolta later on when he grows up. This is the baby Todd right now we're looking at. I forgot he has some sort of like breathing problems. He can't breathe the air or something. That's what I. He has to be stuck in a plastic bubble because if he goes on the air, like germs or something would kill him or something. I don't know what that's called, but it's an interesting movie. Good storyline. I hope you get a chance to see this movie. It's really a good one these days. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who haven't seen this movie because this came out in 1976, I believe. Yeah, again. It came out before I was born. So it took me a while to see it too because I didn't know it would even exist. But then I looked up John Travolta's movies and I found out he was in this. So I figured I'll watch it and just there. Should be. I don't know. Should be free anywhere right now, I think. Hopefully. I think it's on YouTube. You can find it too. I think it might be someone uploaded there. I think so, or maybe Tube too. Yeah, Tube is a good place. They probably would have it too. My guess. They have like a free movies. They got a lot of Julie Garland movies too. I'm gonna watch them there too. Big fan of her, of course, as you know. Even got pictures of her over here, Julie Garland. She was in the Wizard of Oz. Anyways, I picked out this movie because I figured it would be a good movie to do a watch along for. Yeah, John Travolta is a really good actor, by the way. I don't think he does much movies now, though, does he? Well, maybe. I don't know. At least this ain't the one where he's in Devil's Rain and he's like melting from the water. God. See, I had to bring that movie up again, didn't I, silly me? Trust me, that's one heck of a movie. If you're going to watch that, good luck with that one, The Devil's Rain. Just saying to everybody out there if you haven't seen that one yet. You're in for one heck of a crazy ride, that's for sure. Scary ride, by the way. And now we go to 4 years later, and there's a little girl in the swing set, which will turn out to be his, romance later on, by the way. Yeah, I think. Top 10. Top 10 movies? Well, I think I did a lot of good movies so far. I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there that has the top 10 films of the 80s, probably, or 70s. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I can pick one out and we can do a watch along for that if I can find it. Because I don't have a lot of these 80s movies on DVD. Well, most of them, but not all of them. Well, let's see, maybe we can find a top 10. One of the lists we can watch, see if it's any good or bad. Maybe one I haven't seen yet, or maybe one I have. We'll have to see. Never Ending Story. We should do that one. That one's probably on the top list. That's a good movie. I love that movie, Never Ending Story. Good movie. We can do that one if Dave Bowie and what's her name? The library or something. There's little Todd Lucas when he was a kid. He was cute as a baby. Pretty much the whole 15 minutes here is the start of a little Todd as a little baby right now. So it's a good, interesting story, the way they're doing it. One was over here. One was over here. There you go. That's the title. Sorry, I have a hard time saying, the names of the movies sometimes. Labbit. There you go. I think I got that right. I think that movie's free right now on YouTube, I think. Still, it might be. I don't know. I think I watched it last month and it just like, it's free or something. Maybe we'll do that Porky's one too. That was kind of a weird movie. Maybe, I don't know. Pretty in Pink. Maybe one of these days. Maybe we'll do some Harry Potter movies down the line, but that might take forever. The way I'll have to do that before a 7-week part because it's like we did a big series. Harry Potter is the movies. You got like 8 movies or 7, right? That'll take around 8 weeks to do. So I'm thinking I want to take them all in one day. That would take forever. I plan on doing some Superman movies too, like back in the days of Christopher Reeve. I have to do those because I'm a big fan of his movies. Actually, I know I still like horse crap. It's the weather. It's making me cough up a little bit. I don't know. Something in the air. I don't know. This winter has not been kind to me. It's just like there goes the mail. It must be late today. Mail lady's here. Well, at 2:00. Wow, definitely late. Ah, cute little girl. Huh, cute kids here. This is where they first fall in love. I don't know. My son's not a freak. That's sort of funny a little bit. Kind of sad, but now they're putting the equipment together where he has to be in a big plastic bubble. He has to live there, and everything needs to be sterilized before you look at it, or like the food's going to be sterilized and the gifts too. Interesting movie though. How they build the set of make a giant bubble or a giant lab or something. Damn. I'm all right. Yep, that is Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch, by the way. The one who plays the dad. What's his name? I forgot. Rest in peace, by the way. Did I ever see the Brady Bunch? Well, sort of. I never really got into that one. It was like a weird TV series, but I did see a few episodes. It was all right. I just didn't really get into it too much, because those kids are annoying me. Like all those. I thought Marsha Brady was a little brat, and Cindy was the kind one, and Jane, she was a spoiled brat too. Grade was the smartest one to me a little bit, I think. Right? Allison was probably the nicest one of the whole characters of the series. The one who played her. Yeah, the maid or the housekeeper. That's what I think. Allison was probably the best character of the Brady Bunch to me. Because she wasn't so annoying as those kids. Nah, I would say probably Gray is probably the best of the kids. Maybe I don't know. Cute little girl. That's Gina, I believe her name is. Yeah. Wait until they become teens. It's gonna get very interesting when those two grow up. I wonder how John felt about being trapped in the bubble all day by making this movie. He didn't seem to have no problem with it, I bet. As long as he getting paid, he don't mind. But I would love somebody to ask him about that movie, how he felt about being in a bubble all day on the Boy in Plastic Bubble movie. I would ask him that question, how would he feel about it? Because he was pretty much in this bubble for the last, well, almost the whole movie. All right, now we're going to, I guess, 12 years later. I guess they're going from 4 years to 12 years later. Is that Gina? Wow, she really grew up. 12 years later, now she's a teen. No wonder why I was watching her. Smoking, not a good idea. Smoke, kids. Don't smoke. It's bad for your health. Just saying. Could be that number smoked when I was a teenager. I never did drugs, never smoked anything. I'm a good, clean guy, so there you go. Of course he's watching. He likes to, There's John finally. Nice hairdo, John. Well, it's the 70s, of course. Gosh, that's funny. Oh, wow. He really updated it. Wow, it looks nice. He's even got a TV now, too. Cool. Well, you gotta give him something so he won't get bored, right? He has to get bored doing that. I would. Surprised they didn't hook up any video games for him. This is 1976, so they probably didn't have many video games back then, I don't think. After this film was in the 80s, they probably have definitely video games on there for advertising, probably. Well, at least he's got chess or checkers, whatever it is. Chess. Yeah. Again, it's interesting he actually dated his mom, the one who played his mom in this movie after this. Yeah. No, I don't have a cold. It's just the weather is affecting me or something. Like this is not a cold, by the way. I don't think it is. Hope not. I just have been issues with the weather. You know, when the weather changes, it makes me something. I don't know. Hope you'll get nice and I can be back to normal. Anyways, not arguing with each other. Getting nice hair, John. Oh yeah, by the way, John Travolta, if you're out there and want to join us, you can if you want. Talking about this film. He's probably too busy. He probably won't come, but I'll just throw it out anyways. John Travolta, you are welcome here. If you have the time. But you probably don't. You're probably busy. We would love to hear your stories about this movie. There you go. The invitation to John Travolta is out there. It'll never happen though. But if it does, my jaw will drop. I would love it if he come by. You can tell us stories about this movie. How he felt about being in a bubble all day. Now they're arguing about him getting out. Well, he wants to get out bad, I suppose. He's been there like 18 years in that bubble. Now he's mad. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. Sucks. Oh, he's a peeping Tom. Just kidding. He really likes that girl, don't he? Keeps watching her. Yeah, of course. That little girl turned out to be beautiful when she now was grown up. I think it's that woman's name. Diana Hairland or something, yeah. Really pretty actress, by the way. Well, now he's setting up to do a school on the camera, with the TV. We still had a TV back then in 1976, of course. We even had a camera so we can do it, yeah. Did we have VCRs yet? I don't think so. I put that one up when the VCR came out. Boy, TVs are a lot different now, aren't they? I remember back in the days when I was a kid, I have one of those TVs like that. Like you only get a few channels and all that. Now you get like a lot of channels. You got streaming service now, a lot of that stuff. Still got to pay for it though. Unfortunately, Netflix went up to $20, and that's kind of sucks per subscription or something. That teacher sounds kind of boring. Huh. Huh. That was funny. He was making fun of his teacher. I like that part. The monitor is telling her, put on some clothes. Come on, Mom. She looks hot. Baby suit. She's invited to the 4th of July party. No, I wonder if this was. Wait, was this a TV movie? I think I read actually this was a TV movie. I don't think it was in theaters, but I think if it was in theaters, I think it would have done pretty good, to tell you the truth. If it was in the theaters, but I think it was a TV movie, but I'm not sure where it aired. I think the first time when I seen it, I think I was just in high school when I seen this movie. I think. Well, anyways, it must have aired somewhere. It was a TV movie, I guess. You can see when they fade to dark, that means when they go to commercials, probably when you watch a TV movie. Right now, without commercials, you can tell when they go to commercial because the screen goes to dark, then it comes back. That means they're coming back from commercial, I think. I watched a lot of TV movies, so I know about that. Did I ever watch a lot of TV movies when I was a kid? Well, a few. Except the commercials were annoying, but now, here in the future, you can watch these TV movies without the commercials. So that's pretty good. If you could find them now. It's definitely old movies. Again, if Mickey likes her. So there you go. I was going to do a movie watch along for next week, but I forgot. Next week is WrestleMania, so we won't be able to do that. But in 2 weeks' time, we're going to do the Fight of the Nightingale, I believe, the next one. Yeah, that's going to be a good movie. I've been waiting to do that one too because I remember watching that when I was a kid. That's a Disney movie, by the way, I think. Fight of the Nightingale. Really good movie. It's about a kid in a giant spaceship, an alien or something like that. I just loved that movie when I was a kid because that was the most watched movie I used to watch when I was just a kid. I watched that movie, Flight of Niagara. Sarah Jessica Parker's in that one too, so very young. So we'll be doing that one in like 2 weeks' time, I believe. Yeah, after WrestleMania. I know I like my wrestling. I gotta see if it's gonna be good this year. We'll have to see. So yeah. Mark that down. Flight of Niagara coming in 2 weeks. Watch along. I'll be ready to watch that one too. For now, we're just doing Boy in the Plastic Bubble. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. Oh, this is a bet now that I remember this. She's gonna be mean to watch. Yeah. See, they're betting money that he falls in love with her or something like that, and that's not very cool. She can be a spoiled brat, Genius can. Well, later on that pays off though, doesn't it? For those who see the movie. Flight of the Navigator, though. That should be a fun one. That one's 1986, I believe, too, I believe. Huh. God, here she goes. Or she's being mean to him now. That was mean a little bit. That's so mean, man. Well, now he's back at the hospital again. It's not like he's been there a lot, right? I shouldn't joke about that. I wonder where this was filmed, though. I wonder where the doctors was filmed at. Had to be filmed at a hospital here somewhere. Well, he's got a roommate now, and not like 38 minutes already. Jeez, this one's going by fast again. I may not be the best host again, but I like doing these wash alongs. They're really good. Be fun. Huh. I like when John gets mad. He's really good at acting when he's pissed. I mean, mad. He doesn't want a roommate. By the way, this is the only time you'll see his roommate. After this, he's pretty much doesn't appear in the movie again. At least he's got a small part. The guy who played his roommate in the hospital, by the way. Now he's talking about he wants to, get himself a woman when he gets out. Oops. He's getting a hooker or something. Huh. Aren't you afraid of the germs? Says I want all the germs. It's going to have a hippie, that guy. He said he wants all the women when he gets out, so okay. If you can find one. You ever do what all the time? Oh, don't tell me no time. Okay. Now the first man in the moon is visiting Todd here. That's interesting. I think that might be the original guy who was in the Man in the Moon. I think. I don't know. Now Gina's feeling kind of bad at what he did to Todd here. Well, you are annoying, Gina. Maybe pretty, but you're annoying sometimes. It's nice that she's feeling bad though, finding what she did on 4th of July. Which was kind of stupid in my view. It's kind of weird she starts falling for the guy and then her boyfriend doesn't even really care. It's kind of weird. They really say if he broke up with her boyfriend or not in the movie. Weird. The one who plays Gina here is a really good actress, by the way. She's also welcome to come here too. I don't know if she does social media or anything, but I wonder how old she is now. Oh. But she's welcome to come here too, of course. Share stories about this movie. Who directed this movie? Let me see. I don't mean to say, unfortunately. I have to put them on my phone. Phone alert. We'll look at something. Be right back with everybody in just a second. Don't worry. Don't get alarmed. It was directed by, let me see. Funny, don't really say in this one either. Randu Chrysler or something, yeah. The one who played Gina was born in 1955. Wow. It's something. The one that played the mom died in 1977, almost a year later after this movie came out. I mean, before him. After, excuse me. That's sad. So her and John only dated about a year, and then she passed away. Kind of sucks. And when I heard, he was right there when she passed away too, so that was kind of sad. Unfortunately, she just got cancer, and that's what killed her. That's what I read somewhere. So they fall in love after this movie, and about a year later, she passed away. That's sad. Kind of sucks. Well, now Gina went over there to apologize to Todd. You think it's going to work out? Good luck. She is kind of hot, though, Diana, so we'll just say that. No wonder why he has their eyes on her. This is the only movie I've seen Diana in, by the way. I haven't really seen her in other movies, but maybe I should look it up and see if there's any other movies she was in. See if I like her for a good acting or something. Last night I watched a movie called Terror Vision or something. It wasn't Creature Features. Did that last night, which I'll be watching tonight later again. But Terror Vision was a very good movie last night. It was okay until that really, I actually didn't mind it until the end. That ending was just terrible, though. Just like, where the heck would that go at the end? I don't know. That was a weird ending. I guess they have enough money for a good ending, so they just did that. What happened to happen? I guess this. What was going to happen? They went to black screen and then went to another scene, and that was the end of the movie. Hate those kind of movies, right? They don't re-explain those ending movies, but I would say Terror Vision was okay, but except that ending, I'll give it a poor rating. That came out in 1986 too, by the way. Terror Vision. It's about a monster. It comes out of the TV or something. I don't know. It was weird. Diane Franken was in it too, by the way, the hairdo. She had like pretty hair, like it was like spiked hair, 80s definitely. So there you go. Why am I talking about Terror Vision? This is Boy in the Plastic Bubble, not Terror Vision. I just wanted to tell you that about Terror Vision, how it felt. So there you go. A little short review on Terror Vision there from 1986. If you're going to watch it, good luck. Anyways, back to the movie. Seems like this movie has him keep an eye on her more. Like, that's, well, of course, she's beautiful. Like I said many times. If she was in your high school, would you date her? Well, sort of. I'm sure many of you would probably date her if she was in your high school. Isn't he kind of creepy though? Just keeping an eye on her, like watching her through the window, like in her dress or something. Oh, he didn't. She didn't show up, and now he's Getting mad at her again for not showing up. She even knocked and she just went in there. You should have knocked. Oh, God, out loud. You just don't walk in people's house without knocking. Unless they trust you. I don't know. That's kind of weird. She even now, she just walked right in there. Oh, now they're arguing again, those two. Man, don't those two argue a lot in this movie? Jeez. Now she's telling him the reason why she didn't show up because he was like getting a bad grade or something. Though. Is this movie a little bit boring? Well, a little bit, but that's not too bad. Could have had a better story a little bit. Well, a little bit. I think it's just all right though. This is definitely a romantic movie in it between both of him and Todd and Gina. Here. Wonder what the ratings were like when this movie came out. Should have higher ratings because you got a star like John Travolta. Now she's showing off to pull her hair back. I think she's flirting with him again. Now he's saying he's gonna help her out and like help her up her homework. Said he's a better teacher than that guy. What a teacher is a goofball. You can make fun of him easy. I think I had a few teachers back then that were goofballs. Not going to say their names, unfortunately. They might be watching. I don't want to get in trouble. Just get it. I'm seeing somebody pop up and leave again here. That's okay. It's been like that for weeks. Oh, now he's making fun of the teacher again. Now again, he's zooming on her. Is he trying to cheat now? I didn't know that Todd was a cheater. He does like a white ghost. They took him outside to get a tan. Definitely needs a tan. John Travolta, all white. He needs a tan. It's like when he did this movie, he probably did get a tan for a week just to do this part. Again, I don't think he had any problem being stuck in the bubble all day. Oh, excuse me. Is this one of John Travolta's weirdest movies? Well, a little bit. He was in Carrie, and but again, that Devil's Rain was the most kind of crazy. Him and Carrie was pretty good too. He was like the bully in that one or something. Maybe this Halloween we'll do a watch along for Carrie. Another John Travolta movie, by the way. The Evil Carrie. That's a scary movie. That movie scared the crap out of me. Carrie did, yeah. So do no more for that one. And there's now the parents leave on vacation and leave a nurse there. Take care of him. Heck, I wonder where she sleeps at. I think the parents are figuring out why that he wants them to go on vacation so she can be more time with her. Sorry. Well, she got an A+. There you go. Careful now, so make sure you don't fall down the hill and go to the water. Well, I guess my friend left a little bit early, but that's okay. Sure, he'll be back before it's over, maybe. If not, I'll catch you another time, buddy. The nurse looks annoying. Like, the heck are you doing, kids? She knows that they're up to something because she's like acting like this. You want her to jump over him. Is that a good idea? I don't think so. I wish I could show you this movie because you have me talking over it. It'd be nice. But it's copyright. I can't do it probably. I don't even know who get permission from if I had to put these on my channel. I don't want to get pulled for copyright, so better not. Nice jump there. She made it, but you have to be careful. I wonder if her and John Travolta are still friends today. That's my wonder. Maybe you should do a real reunion. That would be nice. Now they kiss for the first time. Well, I'm confused. Is she still going with that guy or is she going with him now? I don't know. Oh, if the mom and dad had returned and brought gifts. Huh. He's making fun of the nurse. That's funny. What was that? I think that was a bird. Damn birds. That woke me up. Hoping to get killed. Be right back. Let's see if that bird's dead. That was a loud boom. Right back, folks. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the bird died. That sucks. Rest in peace, the bird. Poor little fella. Ran into the window and died. I just back to the movie. It's really sad. I just seen the bird crash the window. He was over here and he's dead. It's a shame. Little baby bird too, by the way. I guess that was a dumb bird. Poor little fellow. Anyways, back to the movie here after the bird hit my window here and passed away, unfortunately. Anyways, Todd is going to the school now with a suit on, so yeah. I make an interesting video though later on because when I go back, you can see when the bird hit, you can watch my reaction like it scared the crap out of me, so that'd be something. Anyways, Todd's going to school now with a suit on. He's like Darth Vader. He should have had a suit for Darth Vader. That'd been pretty cool if he went back. Well, at least he's going to school now, so there you go. He has to be under the mask, though, but there you go. I'm sure there's people out there who want to see the dead bird, but I'm not going to do that. That'd be disrespectful to the bird. So not. Unfortunately, the bird passed away. That's too bad. Oh, here he is, finally at school now. Not behind the TV, but at school. Now they're welcoming Todd to school. The first time he finally gets to go to school. That's cool. Well, it's been interesting to watch along. We had a bird at my window and got killed, unfortunately. It must suck being stuck in that stuff, like that all day. So I was wondering after watching all this movie, is he gonna die at the end or something? I was hoping not. That would suck if they have him die at the end of the TV movie, or put something on the board that said he passed away or something. So I was wondering how this movie was going to end because we're getting close to the end here. So when I first seen it, I was wondering how they're gonna, do this movie, like end it. Like is it gonna end in the good note? Is it gonna end in the sad note? So now they're talking on the football field. Shouldn't he be plugged in or something? Because what if he runs out of air? That would suck. Now he's just choking around or fooling around. He's probably fooling around. He's got some good friends. Now he's starting to bet money again, acting like her. Now he's doing push-ups. I knew that was going to happen. He's running out of air now. Get there. Oh, it was a bet. That was kind of mean, though. Well, now she's mad about it. I will admit, though, that's kind of mean what he did to her as far as payback for what. Oh, I see. It's probably what payback what she did to him earlier, probably. Now she's mad about it, of course. I guess they're both even now, huh? But both of them was in the mean way and some goofing off too much. It's kind of interesting they feel that in the movie, like, payback later on from what she did to him earlier. But both sides were very good. Both were very mean to each other. Yeah. Now she's starting to like him. She admitted it finally. It's kind of harder now. If she wants to be friends with him or lovers, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard to fall in love with somebody who's in the bubble, though. Surprised she answered. Well, that was quick. At least they made up, right? Father's going. You got 5 minutes to go on the beach. Then come back for your ears out of. So, we're on our breath. Well, now those two are back in the band. Now those two are falling in love. Definitely those two are falling in love with each other. Well, and now he's graduating, so graduation there he's doing this. Yeah. We're almost near the end here, folks. So I think. Huh. Way to go, Todd. There you go. Where is Todd? There he is. She's gonna sip of the cows in New York City. You can tell why he's sad though, because she's going away. Probably what happened, you know. She'll probably move there and fall in love with somebody else. That's what I think. Seen it happen for many TV shows and movies. Well, here comes the doctor again. Hoping to bring some good news, right? We are down to less than 10 minutes of the movie, folks, and that'll be it. Went by fast again. Kind of sucks that there might not be a cure for this guy. Unfortunately, the real Todd I read in real life passed away from, so years ago. So this was based on the true story, but it wasn't like a happy ending for him, unfortunately. May he rest in peace, the real Todd, by the way. Well, at least him and the doctor are gonna end the movie on a high note. At least they'll still be friends and won't be like mad at each other. That's good. But still nothing to cure this guy, unfortunately. Now we go to the next morning. This is the big ending right here coming up. Wish it was a true ending, but it wasn't, unfortunately. What a great movie this is, though. It's been fun watching around this one. We still got 8 minutes, though, so we'll see what happens. Again, I can't remember how this ends because I haven't seen this movie for a while. Maybe it'll pop in my head as soon as I see it. As I get close to the end here. Yeah, make sure you put some clothes on. You don't want to go your underwear out there. Actually, he's trying to put some clothes on. So you think I'm trying to walk out of here now? Go for it, dude. See what happens. But I hope nothing bad happens if you do walk out. So he's obviously not in this mask and he's just going to walk out. Okay. Is he going to go tell his parents now? No. Come on. I would like to see their reaction. That would have been something to see. They'd be very happy to see their boy cured here. So they could have went with. So they didn't go for sad ending here. They went with a happy ending, so that is good. But unfortunately, in the real life, it wasn't a good ending for that guy. Sucks again, yeah. At least they made a happy ending for this movie, right? They had to go that route. Because I'm sure a lot of people would be mad if his character would have died in this one. Or would they? I don't know. After this movie, I'm definitely going to look up and see where this aired. Maybe I'll write some information as soon as I find it. It's got to air somewhere in 1976. Anyways, he's walking outside now. Finding trust in the tree, which he never did before. I bet he's going to go see Gina here, right? It's like he never, felt the tree before. Well, he never did. He was stuck in that bubble the whole time. Yeah, now he's going to go see Gina. Well, at least he told Gina that he was cured, but that was the only person he did, unfortunately. Unless they go back to a scene where he tells his mom and dad he's cured, but I doubt it here. We only got like a few minutes left. Yeah. They might do. They might pop it in before the end of the movie. Oh, I bet you it ends where where they go for a ride, I bet, right? Anyways, what a cute couple those two were. They should have been a couple in real life, to tell you the truth. But he fell in love with the Mara, so yeah. Now they're going for a ride. I mean, this is it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the end right here. That's a shame, though, because I would like to see the parents' reaction. What like a little bit more? Maybe. I would like to see what happened. Would she still go to college and he would go to college with her? I don't know, but it's one of those where you have guessing at the end, but that's a good movie though. Well, anyway, there's your boy in the plastic bubble. That's over. What a movie. Was it boring? Well, not too bad. It was like a more of a love story. That's where it ends right there, I guess. It went to dark. Yep. Wow, not a lot of credits there. But this was a TV movie, so they probably didn't have a lot of credits back then in 1976. So there you go. Boy in the plastic bubble, I'll rate that probably a 6 out of 10. So there you go. Right, we'll talk to you next time in 2 weeks. Will be a Flight of the Navigator. A boy in a spaceship, so that'd be an interesting movie. So next week is WrestleMania, so everybody who enjoys WrestleMania, hope you enjoy it next week. A lot of people don't like it this year for some reason. The movie just restarting, so then went back to the menu. That's kind of weird. Anyways, there you go. The boy in the plastic bubble watch-along. Have a good rest of your Saturday, everybody. Take care. Bye for now. Later.